Hi, I'm Ben, and this is my review on She-Hulk. Now, sorry for the stomping. I live in an apartment. Also, I have to redo my She-Hulk review. I did it before, but there are some redos I'm doing. And I kinda did Pinocchio and the live-action review of Pinocchio before this, and Jumanji Next Level review. Um, so I might post this one first, and then post those later. But forgive me for that. But yeah, I wasn't so good with my She-Hulk review, so here's a new one. Because it froze in between shots, so here's a better one. So yeah, She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. I liked it. Some people don't either like it or don't like it. Like on Rotten Tomato and Metacritic, the scores are good, okay, but the the audience score is pretty harsh. Like, you were like, the CGI looks awful, the writing is awful, me. I don't know, remember, let me be my own person, let me be entitled to my own opinion. Like, if you don't like it, fine, but let me like it. So anyways, so far in this show, I think I watched like 7 episodes. I really like this show so far, because here's what I like about it. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the original Incredible Hulk series, but what I like about She-Hulk is that it tries to be more accurate to the comics, and tries to have characters from the comics, and try to do that, because I like the Incredible Hulk. The original Incredible Hulk series was Lou Ferrigno, but it was never that faithful to the comics. Like, it just had Hulk, and in some specials they interact with other Marvel characters, but they never done anything that did in the comics. But my dad showed me those shows on DVD, and we like watching those all the time. So I do like that as a series. But yeah, it was still a great series. I remember watching YTV, and people are like, is his name Bruce Banner or David Banner? In the comics and everything else, it's Bruce Banner, but I heard they changed it to David Banner because they thought the name sounded gay for some reason. Batman's name is Bruce, so... But anyways, so yeah, now, the series is pretty interesting. Now, the CGI, yeah, there are some parts where, because the thing you notice is the movement. Like, when you look at a person, you notice how still they look, or when you're holding still. But with She-Hulk, there are a lot of movement, and you look at the coloring and how it looks, I can understand people's problems. Like, who knows, maybe they might redesign it and fix it, and re-upload it later, maybe. I don't know. I have heard the CGI, people who CGI the movies are doing it at home, and they're getting really frustrated. It's like, we want a break! So maybe this is their way of spiting them, or they're just exhausted. No, the show, like, I like seeing the show. Now, here's something that a lot of people talk about that's pretty weird. The butt shaking in, like, episode 3 or 4, I believe. Yeah, that was pretty weird. When I saw that, I'm like, what the heck am I watching? That was silly. But I did like parts where it gets to fantasy and science fiction, like, to be more like a comic book series. Like, Juan's in it, and people were happy to see Juan in it. And remember in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, where Juan was fighting Abomination, and they actually explain it here and why and what happened was going on. And there's a funny scene where they're like, you just released a criminal that's illegal, and I'm like, oh, I go, that's pretty good writing. And the scene where he tries to watch the Sopranos and he doesn't want to know any spoilers, that's pretty funny. And now, Abomination, they redesigned him to look more comic book accurate, but I heard fans have problems with it. Like, at first, was the first movie, they didn't like the Abomination design because he didn't look like the comics, but here, they changed it here, and to make him look comic book accurate, and like, you didn't like him when he didn't look like the comics, and now you like No, you still don't like it. Make up your mind. I told my mom this, and she's like, "These are babies." Um, yeah. So, anyways, I like this. I like. Now, I just want to tell you, I think I told you this in my earlier videos, but I have Asperger's syndrome, so I'm sorry if I'm not good with my words in this, like I'm not reading this off a script. I can't remember if I said that already in my Jumanji review or my Pinocchio review, or even in my She-Hulk review, but just in case, I just want to clarify that. But anyways, what else is there? Oh, at the end there's a Daredevil helmet, which is pretty awesome, because I heard Daredevil might be in it, and I'm really excited to see that. I like that we get to see Marvel characters more in this series. Some people think like the show should be its own series and not bent on crossovers, like they even made fun of that in there, but I like to see crossovers in this, because they never did that with the other series, and it's good to see them explore the Marvel Universe in these series, so it's really cool. But yeah, so overall, I still had a good time watching it. There are some funny scenes that I'm like, what? But I did enjoy it. No, Titania, like, because she's like this pretty girl drama queen who's trying to be like, oh, this, and this. Oh, I'm selling this product called She-Hulk, and I'm like, didn't you attack the courtroom? Like, maybe she got off scot-free or something, but she did attack a courtroom. There might have been some injustice or something, but I don't know. But anyway, that's my review for She-Hulk. I still enjoyed it. Maybe there are some parts that aren't written, but you know what? I enjoyed it. So I had a good time. And that's my review on She-Hulk. I hope you liked it. If you didn't like it, that's you're entitled to your own opinion, but take care.